What the hell is this?
Hey there everybody, it's me, Mr. Not Important, and today for topic of discussion we're going to talk about Cyberpunk 2077. And of course you've heard of Cyberpunk 2077. Fucking tons of people have heard of it. And a lot of people were excited, including me. In fact, believe it or not, I pre-ordered the game back in, I think fucking April, holy shit. Yeah, back in April, and after many fucking delays, I finally got my game on Thursday. And, well, it's, it, CDPR is right now under a certain controversy for, the entire game is fucking broken. It's just broken. The game has a bunch of bugs and glitches, and, well, that's a lot of people are talking about it right now. It's really hard to fucking see it. It's really hard to see this shit. After many fucking delays, after years of development, and it's still a piece of it's a garbage. It's garbage. And another controversy CDPR got themselves into was on how when some YouTubers and big guys got the game early, they were told not to review the game. Either PlayStation or Xbox or even PC, you cannot review the game. And we probably just found out why they decided to do that. Now, before there's some fucking CDPR fanboys, I don't hate the game. I love Cyberpunk 2077. I am glad I have it. I don't wish for a refund. I love the game. I think it's a fucking good game. I think the gameplay is good. I think the characters are awesome. I think the overall idea is original. I love Cyberpunk 2077, okay? But with all the glitches and bugs that are on the fucking game, I want to shed some light to it because, well, it's really hard to see Cyberpunk 2077 under this kind of fucking mess. It's buggy, it's glitchy, and it's broken. I love the game. I really do. I enjoyed it. I am glad I pre-ordered it. But the game is broken, and I'm gonna show you how it is broken. Now, some of you have know why and how it's broken, but I decided why not to fucking join in because I think this video will give me a lot of views. And yeah, fucking I love being popular. That's stupid. It's stupid. This entire thing is stupid. But besides that bullshit, today's gameplay is gonna be Payday 2, and please ignore my namer tag. Please do. I know it's cringy, and I know it's fucking stupid. Please ignore it. I know it's stupid. You don't need to say it. I tried getting other user tags, but since the PlayStation is fucking stupid, I couldn't do it. So this is the only thing I've come up with. Some lame, stupid fucking name. Other than that, let's get on with the video. Now, though I'm going to be mostly talking about glitches, I'm going to talk about the glitches that I really want to put a name on. There's this one glitch I got when I was first playing the game where a piece of the wall was missing, like non-existent, like the wall, as if the wall doesn't exist, and I saw basically everything under the map. I seen everything under the map, and well, I tried recording it, but my piece of fucking shit of a PS4 recorder doesn't allow me to record immediately. It takes way too fucking long to do shit like this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you some recording evidence of it. In fact, I'll do it right now because I'm an editing god, because I can edit this video. Now, did you catch that? Did you see through the clip? Well, let's see it again, shall we? Yes, that's right. You saw what you just seen. Your eyes has not deceived you. That's what you just seen. A fucking prop popping in like that. Now this wouldn't be a problem, right? Well, The problem is that the entire fucking wall was gone. Now, if it was just a simple texture as that, that wouldn't be a problem. But the entire wall was gone. And, well, that's sadly the only evidence that I could show you about that fucking wall. Because, well, my PS4 is a shitty fucking recording system, and it won't fucking record immediately. So, sorry about that if it doesn't seem enough. But yeah, the wall right there was gone. Completely gone. As if it was a ghost. Gone. Boom. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Just like that. Also, on some occasions, when I was looking in the mirror during V's apartment, my clothes were gone. And I don't have recording evidence of that either. And it might sound like I'm lying, but please do believe me that my clothes were gone. All of them. There was no clothes at all when I was looking at myself in the mirror. And I don't understand why. There was no clothes. It was as if I didn't wear clothes at all in the entire playthrough. Like, as if I wasn't wearing anything. But I swear, I was wearing clothes the whole time. I did not change my fucking clothes at all. In fact, funny enough, I didn't even look through my inventory. I didn't change anything through my inventory. And, well, it really sucks seeing this kind of glitches. It fucking sucks. Because I really want to love this game, and I do. I really do. I love this game. I think it's amazing. But when it comes to its fucking bugs and glitches, that's when shit needs to be told. Because it's fucking annoying. The bugs and glitches are way too common. Too much texture bugs. Oh, and let me just remind you. One time when I was when I was in a ride during the beginning of the game, during one of the commercial billboards, do you know what I just saw for the textures? Example text. Example text. I am not fucking joking around. I found during the commercials, when I was entering the garage, example text. Why? Why? How hard is this? How hard is this? Now look, I already regret what I said there. I'll give the company some slack. The overall game is big and massive, and the overall gameplay is also huge. But that still doesn't mean there should be so many fucking bugs and glitches. Especially example text. Oh, and also, yesterday, when I was playing the game, I crashed 7 times. My game crashed 7 times. My game, Cyber-Broke-2077, crashed 7 times. First of all, if the game's gonna crash, it shouldn't be so many fucking crashes, okay? It shouldn't be so many crashes like that. And number 2, why are there so many crashes all of a sudden? Why is the game easy to crash? Now look, I know that the game scripts are easy to break because, let's be real here, video game scripts in general are really easy to fucking break. But it shouldn't be this common, and I will tell you how my game crashed. So twice it crashed because of how I skipped the ride during the beginning twice, because I had to sit through it again and again when it crashed the first time. So let me warn you, if you ever do get this game on console, never skip the rides. Otherwise, prepare your ass for your fucking game to crash. The game crashed twice, so I had to sit through the entire ride. Now look, this wouldn't be a problem, because I do like being in the ride. I like the immersion. But I want to skip through. I want to hurry up. I want to play the game. The cutscenes aren't a problem at all. Not at all. But if I want to skip the cutscene, I shouldn't be worrying if my game is gonna fucking crash. It crashed twice when I skipped the conversations. I wanted to play the game, right? In the beginning, when I was talking to Jackie, I wanted to hurry up because my game already crashed when I skipped some of the conversations. I crashed twice during this. So when you're also going to play the game, let me just warn you. If you're going to skip the conversations, don't do it too much. Because the game might fucking crash. Because mine did twice. On a few occasions, the game crashed when it was loading a new area. Yeah, that's right. When the game is loading in a new area, on some occasions, it will crash. One time, when I was trying to turn my camera on the car to third person, it crashed. This game is so easy to crash that I'm pretty sure me, a non-experienced pilot, would probably last longer flying a fucking airplane than this game would be when it wouldn't crash. This game is so easy to crash. It is unbelievable. Now look, the game is easy to it's a massive game. It has so many scripts. I said once more, the game has scripts that can be easily broken because let's be honest here, every video game script is easy to break. But it shouldn't be so common to where the game is gonna crash 7 times. Unlike Gmod, it's your fault when the game crashes. But at this moment, I don't even know what I did to make the game crash. I don't even have there's no mods. There's no mods. PlayStation doesn't support mods. I'm pretty sure the Xbox doesn't have mod support either. And I'm fucking sure that the PC doesn't have a mod support either. At least yet. I'm pretty sure there never will be. But there is no mods installed, unlike in Gmod, where if you install too many mods, you might get a fucking virus, obviously. But in Cyberpunk, there is no reason for the game to crash. I skipped the conversation, yes. But this shouldn't mean a crash. This shouldn't mean mission failed, we'll get him next time. This should mean, oh, you skipped the conversation, alright, we'll continue on. That's what it should mean, but no. It means, oh, you skipped the conversation? Oh well, your game is fucking crashed. Do it again. Listen to the conversation again. It's really easy to break the game. It really is easy to crash the game. Just like it's easy to glitch out the game. You can, on some occasions, you won't be doing anything at all, and the game crashes. Just like mine, when the game was loading in a new area. Sometimes you'll be doing nothing, you'll be driving in the streets, which is very good, it's very fucking immersive. On some occasions, when it's loading in the area, it will crash. Now look, when it comes, now you might be asking, what do you mean by loading areas? Well, on some occasions, when you're driving around the game, or probably even just walking, you probably will, your entire game might freeze a moment. Not your game, the game itself, but the actual gameplay will freeze for a moment. The sound will continue playing as if you are still driving, but the game will freeze and load in the assets that are in the area. Yeah, it does that. I don't know. I don't understand. Now look, the game is massive. I know this. The entire map is massive, but that doesn't mean it should take fucking long for the assets to load. Fucking hell. Even GTA 5 does this correctly, and GTA 5 isn't even a good game. I like GTA 5. But holy shit, does the map feel not that big. Now look, I know the map is big, but I feel like the map is smaller than usual. But in GTA 5, it's so much fucking better than in Cyberpunk. Come on. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening in general. I shouldn't be seeing this. I shouldn't be talking about this. But here I am. This shouldn't be happening. But it is. The game needed more time. Yes, I said it. The game needed more time. It needed another delay. It needed another delay. All the game consoles, all the PC, Xbox, PS4, all the consoles and computers to fucking exist in this world, they needed a delay. They needed a delay. There was more work that is needed for the game. Now look, I don't blame CDPR at all. I don't blame them at all. In fact, I am not angry at them for doing this. I don't like it, but I'm not pissed off at them. They did this because if they were to delay the game again, they would lose money. Now some of you may be wondering, Mr. What's his name, how is this important How is this important? How is this relevant for any of this? Well, for a business to stay alive, they need money, and if a bunch of people who pre-ordered the game heard that the game's getting delayed again, a bunch of people are going to cancel their orders. Do you know what that means? A bunch of money down the drain. Now look, it might not sound important for you, but if you want to see another game again from CDPR, they're going to need money. That doesn't mean I will guard them because of their whole fuck up with the cyberpunk thing. But what it does mean is that I can understand why they did this. Oh, and also there's a bunch of fucking texture issues with the NPCs and vehicles. Basically, everything has a texture issue. The NPCs will sometimes look like they're from a PS1 fucking game. The textures are broken sometimes, and sometimes it takes way too long for the textures to load. This isn't a problem for me, but for a bunch of people who want to be immersed in the game, that's a huge problem. And it doesn't just stop there either. Sometimes cars will spawn out of nowhere. On one occasion, when I was driving in the streets, a car spawned where I was driving. It spawned right in me. That made my car flip over. Also, the car physics is completely fucking broken. Sometimes if you crash into a car, your car goes to fucking space. Mine once fucking flipped in the air when when I was doing a chase. My car crashed to another person's car, and it went into space. The physics in Cyberpunk can sometimes be really weird. And by really weird, I mean really fucking unrealistic. And, well, sadly, that ruins what Cyberpunk is meant to be, which is meant to be somewhat realistic. And if I'm gonna be honest, there's so many fucking glitches of this game that could go on and on and on and on. And I really don't want it to be pure pain and agony for your ears because, well, my voice is fucking annoying. I'm gonna go on next to some of the things that CDPR said they would add in but haven't. Yeah. Just realized how loud and fucking obnoxious and annoying I am. Oh boy, at least the police haven't come down my door, at least. Lucky with that. So back when the game was still in development and no one got the chance to play it besides the media, CDPR said there would be a bunch of NPCs in the streets, as if it would be an actual big, massive city. And there would be a lot of cars. Well, here I'm going to show you that it is indeed a complete big lie. So yeah, as you can see through the gameplay, and please ignore the lag. The game is really laggy, which I'll talk about later. As you can see through the time, it's somewhere at 8, and I can't read because I'm blind. Yes, it's 8 a.m., somewhere at 8, and as you can see through the streets, there isn't many NPCs. And there I am having a seizure, or meter one. Yeah, there's not many people in the streets, and on some occasions you'll see them spawn right in your fucking face. They'll spawn right in your face, just like that prop did right there. The cars are small. There's not much traffic, and it's really small. It's as if this is what I mean. The NPCs spawn right in front of your face, like that, right there. There's a perfect example right there. There's a great example right where I just saw, right where you lads just seen. The overall NPCs will spawn right in your face, and traffic is small, and sometimes it feels like you're the only human being in this entire massive city. Now you may be wondering, this looks like a lot of NPCs, so what are you talking about? Well, if you paid attention back when the gameplay was showing back in like 2019 or something. Holy shit, this game is old. I know it's like very old, but holy shit. Yeah, when you actually seen the trailer, and I can't because I can't record that. You could see that there's a bunch of NPCs, and they even said that the city will be filled with NPCs, cars, traffic, and it's meant to represent as an actual massive city. And well, if you actually paid attention, it doesn't seem like a big massive city. And please ignore the fact on how this fucking stupid PS recording session skips things. This is Sony's fucking fault, and they're fucking stupid and lazy for not fixing this shit. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't feel like as if it's a massive city. In fact, it feels as if I'm in a fucking giant, small ghost town. It feels like I'm the only human being in this world. I feel alone. I am scared. I am alone. And you may be wondering, what do you mean? What are you talking about? There's a bunch of NPCs. Well, I'm gonna show you by the power of editing. And as you can see, there's nobody coming down the stairs. It's as if nobody's alive here. And there you can see an incident happening, which I will give the game some credit that the game can have some pretty fucking cool immersion, like the city's actually alive. But here's what I mean by the city being not alive. Look at the streets. Look at the streets. If this is a massive realistic city, where the fuck is all the civilians? Where are the pedestrians? You know, you may be wondering, that's because there's an accident. That doesn't make any sense. The streets are quiet. It shouldn't be. This is a massive city set in a cyberpunk universe. There should be tons and tons of fucking pedestrians, cars, traffic, but look at the streets. It's quiet. There's nobody here. Only few cars here and there, and only 1 to 2 to 3 fucking NPCs. Look at the streets. Look at them. It's as if the coronavirus has hit the cyberpunk world. And as we continue looking on and paying attention to the details, there is literally nobody here in this city. It's as if there's only a few people here. It's as if it's a small town, which it isn't. It's a massive metropolis set in California. But look at the streets. Nothing here. I hate this so much, I think I might actually go commit not life. Goodbye, cool world. And even trying to drown yourself doesn't look right. I mean, look at this. You could see, you look at this. Look at this. You could see the neon billboards and the smoke under the water. Now, this may not be an issue for the CDPR, because most effects that are in the game when liquid, like kind of assets that are meant to represent as water, I don't blame CDPR. But come on. Come on. This shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be seeing smoke while underwater like that. I shouldn't see it so clearly. This isn't CDPR's problem, but still, I feel like there's some easy way to fix this. Quality textures, Cyberpunk. But hey, I'll give the game some slack. At least I could do this.
Oh, got any candy? Got any candy left? Got any candy? Oh, got any candy left? Oh, got any candy left? Oh, got any candy? Oh, got any candy? Got any candy left?
Now I'm going to spend much more shorter time for this one. If you expect a good FPS for Cyberpunk, then you are going to be very disappointed. The overall FPS for this game is very fucking trash. It's very bad. It's very laggy. And it's just a shit show. A shit show. I want normal FPS. At least 30. 30 to 60. 40, 30, anything good. But you don't get that. You usually get 10 to 15. You usually get 10 to 15 FPS. That's stupid. That's not only stupid, but also bad. And not only bad, but I don't want to play a game that is laggy as all shit. I don't want to play a game that is basically just a slideshow. And it's disappointing to see that this is what Cyberpunk is. Basically a slideshow, because the game is laggy. sometimes during combat sequences, during like let's say inside areas, it isn't as laggy. But when it comes to outside areas, like let's say you're in a drive shootout, like driving, like you're in a ride shootout, yeah, it is. It is very laggy. When you're indoors, it's not laggy. But when you're outdoors, oh boy, it is fucking laggy. For some godforsaken reason, on some cutscenes, when you're doing the brain dances, they'll skip the cutscene. So what that usually means is that when I'm watching the cutscene, it'll skip half of the conversation of the beginning. Basically, I don't get the full cutscenes. In short, the game sometimes cuts the cut scenes. I am not joking around. The game sometimes cuts the cutscenes. That's ironic. Well, although there's a bunch of bugs and glitches, the overall gameplay is also not safe. On some occasions, you can't really do what you want the game to do. On some occasions, I tried to change the car's camera to third person. That takes seconds to start. It should start in an instant, but it takes way too fucking long for the third person camera to activate. It's ridiculous. And it's overall stupid. The gameplay is not safe. Some of the gameplay works, some of it doesn't. It's really stupid, and I really hope CDPR fixes this. But who really knows anymore? 2020 has just been a shit show. But besides that bullshit, thank you lads so much for watching. It's hard to say if I recommend the game or not. I say wait for the patches because this game needs fucking updates immediately. This game needs immediate updates because it is not worth getting at the moment. It is not worth getting. There's a bunch of glitches, bugs, and like in the introduction, the loading screens won't show the full scene. Sometimes the textures are missing. On some occasions, the game will crash maybe 7 times. Sometimes you can't do what you want the game to do, and sometimes when you want to do it, it crashes. Sometimes the missions are bugged. Sometimes the game fucks up. Sometimes, and by sometimes I mean most of the time, the game fails. It fails to be a normal game. I know it's a massive game, but come on, it shouldn't be this bad with bugs and glitches. Seriously, it shouldn't be this bad. It's hard for me to not recommend it though, because the game is good. If the overall glitches and bugs get in the way, but if we were to remove the bugs and glitches, the game would be fucking awesome. The game would be very fun and will be very good. But it isn't, because of the bugs and glitches that appear in the fucking game. And it's disappointing to see CDPR do this. To see CDPR not tell us to tell everyone about how buggy and glitchy the game is. I can understand why they didn't, but come on, CDPR. Come on, seriously. Just make it up and walk along the bridge. Come on, seriously. If you think a bunch of people are going to cancel their pre-orders, don't care at all. I know it's going to mess up your business, but I'll pay 55 fucking bucks extra just to make sure the company fucking still stays up. Because seriously, those guys obviously don't have the patience for the game. The game needed another delay. I do not regret saying that at all. The game needed another delay, but CDPR didn't. And it really it upsets me to see that. And I don't hate the game at all. I love it. I love the game. It's fun. It really is. It's a very cool game. It's immersive. But with the overall glitches and bugs, the overall fucking loneliness of the entire game, where you could be in the middle of the city, middle, and there's nobody there. There's no traffic. There's nobody here. Nobody. So The game's immersion is broken, and it needs to be repaired. The PC users are lucky because they get to control the overall civilian density. But for us console players, we don't get jack shit. We get small pedestrians. I don't get that. I get it, but come on, seriously? You can't have a medium amount of it? Because from where I'm sitting at, there's no NPCs at all. Besides that bullshit, I am not angry at this game. I don't hate it. I love it. But the overall bugs and glitches need immediate repairs, and I don't recommend it until the game has been patched up. But besides that bullshit, I want to thank you lads so much for allowing me to waste your time. And I do apologize if I sound annoying to you. And I wish the best for CDPR and Cyberpunk. But besides that bullshit, thank you lads so much for watching. Have a great day.
So I guess you're all screwed, because the NCPD will not let that go.